The oldest person I had an order from was on his 30 something. And the youngest actually lied to me.
For that as a thumbnail, like egirl.gg made Corona.
Everybody,
Okay, so
welcome to
let's go down the list.
a potential podcast. A potential podcast.
That's a good name.
I don't know what to call it, so
A potential
we're calling it
podcast.
that. Potentially, we
Yeah.
could call it that. Yes. So, are we? Yeah. We've got. Oh shit! I'm using the wrong keyboard again. I'm gonna do it real quick. I'm gonna do the intro again.
Well, I can see you being live.
Yeah, no, I just messed up. Okay. I'm gonna stop touching the computer. No, we're just gonna talk. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Potential Podcast. Woo!
Should we go in order?
Well, we should
Introduce ourselves?
yeah, we should introduce the podcast. Well, okay, fine. Okay,
Oh.
yeah, I'm Match. You're really smart, Jeff.
All right.
That's Jeff.
I'm Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. My name is indeed Jeff.
Just like from the movie.
This is indeed the Potential Podcast.
Yes.
That's right. This is the name
Yes.
now. We decided the Potential Podcast, and we have a
We
guest
do.
with us today. That's right.
Which I'm just gonna hold you for 1 second before I introduce you. This is gonna be amazing. Because this is a podcast where we want to. What do we want to do, Jeff? We want to talk about.
I want to talk about all kinds of stuff,
Oh, hell
mostly personal feelings and emotional health and internet
yeah,
culture.
stuff like that.
Those
So,
kind of things, you know. Yeah.
potential podcast about basically shit I think Twitch chat should know about. And one of those things is how's life as an e-girl? Ooh, we
Right.
got one right here. It's Leah.
That's right.
Welcome.
I mean, that's one of the
Hi.
questions. But... So how you doing?
I'm good. I don't know. I'm good.
Yeah. That's nice to hear.
You don't need to say
Like-
more.
I heard you had some stuff happen earlier today, but you said you're good.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I had some family stuff happen today as well, so I can relate.
Yeah, I'm feeling
Probably
better.
give some context, right? So last time we did one of these wasn't as official, but we talked about the egirl.gg
Yeah.
site, right?
Oh yeah, you.
And how like you can like go there to find people to play games with, and we had differing opinions on it. Specifically, you thought it might be a bad idea because of like the loneliness and like expectations set up by people, and I said that it could have positive effects as well and could be more for fun than
Oh yeah,
anything.
this is like. I
Well-
don't want to go that deep into the debate today, though, right? We're gonna be more
Well,
chill.
this is just context
Yeah,
from last
yeah.
time, right?
I did go
So,
really hard.
Since then,
I did sound super
we-
harsh. I didn't mean to be that harsh, actually.
You've done some research. You've invited some people.
Yeah, what I thought was maybe we
And,
should talk to some of these people instead of like assuming shit.
Yeah. See? That's
So
a good
here we
idea.
are.
So now we have with us Leah from egirl.gg.
Do you wanna
And hi again.
do you wanna tell everyone
Yeah.
a little more about yourself, or?
Well, I'm Leah. I mean, I'm an Emmy, but everyone calls me
Mhm.
Leah. I mean, almost everyone. I'm 18, and I've been on the website for like 6 days
Wow.
now.
So,
It's not bad.
so we heard the website's like 1.5 or 2 weeks old or something.
Yeah, something like 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a half.
Yeah. How did you get
Mm-hmm.
into it? Like, how did you find out about the website?
Okay, most of the girls joined the website because they want a meme about it, right? And a group of friends, and one of them was like, you know what, you should create a profile there and see if anyone actually pays. And I did it, and people actually buy, you
Yeah.
know? And people actually want to play with e-girls, I guess.
We've heard more people say that they started as a meme and then. I guess I don't know how often do you, like how many hours a day do you do this?
Okay, so I'm still really new, but there's some people that had like 70 people buying,
Yeah.
and I only served like 9 of
Mhm.
them. And it's like maybe 2 hours per day, 3 hours per day.
Damn.
Because the main game there, it's League, and almost every girl plays it, but I don't. I'm still trying to play it, but Most of the people want to play with the e-girls on League.
I don't like League either, so it's hard for me to
What's your
play,
favorite game?
Right now, that's a difficult question. I think everyone has like 3 favorite games, something like that. Never have one, but I really like Overwatch, and I've been playing a lot of Minecraft too.
Okay.
Oh, I love
You're a little bit more into like first-person stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like Overwatch is kind of a first-person league, kind of a little bit.
Yeah.
Match. We did get a question in chat that might be important. Lucky asked if you can sign up if you're a guy too.
Oh,
like
go ahead, Lucky. Do it.
I think that's true,
yeah, you
right?
can.
Yeah. Actually, there's boys creating profiles, so it's not only e-girls; it's about e-boys too, huh?
Yeah, and I've actually seen like you would expect like the e-girls to be like dominant in that scene because it is called egirl.gg, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. But a lot of boys are going.
They do get their orders, right? Like I've seen some people like maybe with lower prices, but they do have like around 20-ish completed orders, which I think is pretty good.
Most of them it's to be carried, if that makes sense.
Yeah, of course. I think like isn't that like with a lot of the e-girls as well, like just to like get the higher rank players and just play with them rather than like the whole company.
I mean, you don't need to have a high rank. You just need to be a girl, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
As long as you want to play games with people, I guess you can join up, right?
Yeah.
Right. Nice. Cool. So like, I don't know. How you do? What do you do other than playing games and like do you go to school or?
Yeah, I still go to high school, which is college for you guys. I think it's my last year.
Okay, cool.
Right. Yeah,
nice. And outside of that, you play games and just hang out, or anything else you like doing?
Yeah, I watch series too.
Of course.
I love Netflix.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Don't we all?
We all do.
Dude, we're so prepared for this situation we're in right now.
We have a bunch of questions, but I feel like you're going through them a little quick there, Max. Like let's give it some time because all right, maybe we should like get into a topic here and then like talk about that a little bit. Like we have a question here that says, "How do you feel about the term e-girl?"
Oh, that's
I feel like
one,
that's like a big part about how does it feel? Like, does it have a negative connotation in your eyes, or is it more like just like fun little term for people?
Okay, so when I saw the website, I was like, oh my god, there's gonna be a lot of e-girls trying to have something else than they should, And I'm scared of people thinking bad about me because I'm there.
Yeah.
I've met enough of them.
Because when you look at the website, it's something really different than it actually is. And
I agree.
It's kind of weird to be called e-girl because I talked to some. Sorry, that's my dog.
That's fine.
Sorry.
My OBS is going weird actually. I'm getting like I'm not supposed to have sounds happen. I'm gonna turn off the notifications. Hang on. No more alerts. Thanks for the raids and follows and everything, guys. I just gotta remove this. Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah, is there an age restriction on signing up? It's like
as far as I know, there's not. You just have like you need to have a guardian being there to like guide you through everything. So I think if
sounds kind of sketchy.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like some things about the sign seems really weird.
Yeah.
Like the first thing you get when you go in, it's kind of like it's not that extreme really, but you get like that kind of kawaii. The kind of girl that people judge really hard on just chatting on Twitch, you know what I mean? Like the kind of girls who get shit on really on the internet, but like doesn't seem to be how it really is. So it's kind of weird. Her dogs are going crazy
because of the dogs.
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
Well, I feel like
okay. How are we doing, chat?
Like we talked about last time. Like the site itself, I feel like there's a lot of potential for it, but the way that it's being run right now, like with the lax restrictions they got on it, like no age restrictions or
the site is really weird still.
Yeah, and it's like barely up. Like the site, like we tried to check it. Like the last 4 times I've tried to look at it, every time it's been down. I don't know how they do it, but
right now. Okay, it's up right now. You can use it right now.
just for clarity, I want to check. Okay, just for clarity, I'm not going on there to buy e-girls. I've thought about it personally, but I haven't. Okay, it is up here.
Hang on.
The pictures are barely loading, but
I haven't added any tags to my stream, by the way. Maybe there's like some potential to clickbait really hard. Playing with viewers, maybe. Nah. Family friendly, yeah. We want to just be chill.
Wait,
though.
you're just chatting?
Yeah, we're just chatting.
There's a talk show category.
I think it. I mean, we're just chatting. I think they're just chatting one's more popular, anyways.
But this is a potential podcast.
It's the potential podcast. Welcome, guys. Welcome. That's the rest.
Yeah,
my camera's usually podcast. There, so I'm like talking to chat right now. Like, hello, I'm fucking high. What's up? It's potential podcast. Hey, Nina, what's up? How you doing?
What's up, Nina?
I was planning to ignore chat. Really, what I wanted to do was like just talk to Leah, like just have a getting to know her convo. Us three.
All right.
Oh, there we are.
Welcome back.
Hey, welcome back. All good. Did you put the dogs? I was about to say, did you put the dogs to sleep? I was. Did you calm them down?
Oh no.
We're chatting to Lena. So Lena is asking what we're doing. We're chatting to Leah. Did I say Lena? Sorry.
Yeah, but I feel like we kind of cut off Leah when she was talking about like the term e-girl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So what I was saying is, I talked to some of the girls, and we all feel the same. Like, we really don't like being called e-girls because it's weird. We're just girls getting paid to play. That's it. And the e-girls, it can mean a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
sorry.
exactly.
Yeah, true. I mean, you could say it. You could swear, I think.
Oh hell yeah! I'm pretty sure
I mean,
swearing.
it's good or not.
But yeah, I feel like especially on Twitter, I've noticed like I'm on Twitter basically all the time, but there's like people that actually call themselves e-girls like straight up, and that's like the whole culture, like pastel pinks, like the bandages on the nose and like trying to look really cute. And I mean, sometimes it involves like erotic pictures as well, but that's like the e-girl scene. Those are the people that actually call themselves e-girl. Would you not like relate with those kind of people, or like different kind of e-girl?
I mean, yeah, that's the good thing about e-girls. Now, that's like, there's another part that it's bad, and people associate these websites to that part.
Yeah.
And that's why it's weird for us.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like such a broad term. You can't really like put one specific type of person on it.
Yeah, true.
It's kind of weird that it has grown to that point already. Like it's such a new term but it's already like describing so many different types of people on the internet. I guess mostly females, but I feel like initially it was used as an insult, and then people just like took it as like an actual term. It's like a lot of things. Like gothic, I think was like a word like that.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem with like
as a style.
Words that pop out of the internet, like become memes, and then they become actual words with definitions, but like no one's like reading on what they actually mean. It's like,
are there categories e-girls? That's what Carolina is asking.
I don't think so.
No, it's just a word. Like,
yeah, there isn't like any established categories, I would say, but you can like subdivide them if you like look at what kind of content they produce or like how they interact.
Yeah, and if they're female or male, or the rank they have.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I mean, you got the League of Legends e-girls, like that's a big subcategory, I feel.
Oh yeah, true.
But you also have the ones that don't even play games at all, that just like being cute on the internet and getting attention for it, maybe.
So I was planning to save like questions from chat like until later, but like this is related, I guess. Nina's asking, how do I know if I'm an e-girl? That's the thing. I don't think you can know, right? You can know if you're signed up to the website, I guess, and that's it. No.
Well, it can be an e-girl if you join the website.
Yeah. Maybe, but I feel like if you define yourself as an e-girl and you like get into the culture for it, you can call yourself an e-girl.
Yeah.
If you like sharing cute stuff on the internet and people like seeing the cute stuff that you share, it doesn't even have to be yourself. You could just like post a bunch of anime pictures. You can consider yourself an e-girl, honestly. But I feel like it's such a broad
still
term.
Like has like automatically you get like a negative vibe. I don't know. Do you guys agree or?
Yeah.
I feel like if someone says someone's an e-girl, then they're like trying to shit talk them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's like about a lot of things, isn't it? Like I don't know. could say the same about like autism or something. Like if somebody calls each other like autistic, he could be like, is he actually autistic or just like insulting him? You know?
Maybe that's
egirl internet girl, right? I think it's something like that. So I guess if you're a girl that play games on the internet, then you're a girl.
I mean, I looked up the definition. It's basically just girls who like are on the internet, and like it's what's it called? Associated with like the anime kind of style and everything.
Good news, guys. We're all e-girls and e-boys. It's great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all get to sign up.
Oh yeah, and I don't know what's like the when you make an account or like you sign up to be an e-girl. Like, what's the process there?
Okay, so first you create an account like everyone else. If you're like gonna be an e-girl or if you're gonna pay someone, and then you can add games to your games, and you will like apply it, and they'll review every single game that you add.
Like to check if you have it, or
check if it's everything good, and if you're like not writing bad stuff, I guess.
Okay, fair enough. Because I saw like on the side you have the categories to list by. Do you not have like just a select few they can pick, or is it like you just write down which ones you want?
Oh, with games I want?
Yeah.
No, there's a few there on the website, and they're trying to add more soon, but you only have like a few.
They should add Animal Crossing. I think Jeff would be all over that.
Yeah, I feel like that is a big one right now. If people like signed up for the Animal Crossing, come visit my island for $5, I would be into that.
That'd be so wholesome as well. Oh,
I would love that.
Actually, I need to get that game.
Do you have a Switch?
Good.
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Let's exchange friends codes after this. We can visit Jim's island soon.
Yeah, sure.
That did sound very good. Whatever. Should ask another question from the list, I think. The next one, right?
Oh yeah. We can go through this kind of like smoothly, I guess, too. Where were we? I don't know what to call the people. Like, what do you call the people who pay to play with you? Like, do you call them customers or clients or?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know. Like, there's some girls that call them masters, and that's weird.
Right.
That kind of feeds into the negative connotation.
Well, does the site have a name for them, or is it just like
no?
The site calls them e-girl, doesn't it? Like you can become an e-girl, I think it says.
Yeah, but I mean, like the people who buy the e-girls,
okay,
like, is there a name for that in the site's like lecture or whatever?
Some of them call them sims, and I
that works.
That's part of the culture, making it like negative again, right?
Yeah, true.
But it's also a joke in a way. Like this point, like it's become ironic already. Like it's been in rotation for like maybe like a month, but people are already using it ironically. Like, yeah, I'm a fucking king simp, you know. Like I love women.
Can we do a recap of what egirl.gg is? Okay, so egirl.gg is a site where you can either sign up and like how do I say this? It just sounds so bad in every way we try to phrase it. Like you can play games with people for money. Like, so I can make an account. I can be like, hey, I'm Match. Do you want to play games with me? You can pay me $2 for a game. And then someone else can go on the website and they can click my profile and they can play with me and pay me for that. That's basically it, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
But when you log in for the first time and you don't even have to make an account, you just get this big wall of people that you see like they play this, they're this old. You can get a little voice clip of them. There's all kinds of information, and it's kind of overwhelming. So if people like have no clue what it's about, I can imagine how it can scare people off or like give the wrong idea when they first visit the website.
I don't know what the website like. The people, I don't know anything about the people behind the website. Have you talked to anyone like who works with it or like the owners or something?
Only mods because I needed help with some stuff, but that's it.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I don't want to spoil too much, but we have another guest, maybe like some other time, that is actually like she said she knows the owner, or like she's been talking to them, right?
I'm not sure.
She also said like something about Discord. Are you in the Discord, you think?
Oh yeah, do you have your own Discord or something?
Yeah.
Is there like a community for you guys?
We have a Discord.
Is that open for anyone or?
Daisy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Anyone can join that one. Okay. I was just checking. right? I should have been in there doing research,
mean,
to be honest, but
yeah, we should be in there sometime, just doing research and talking to people. Make it sound like I'm just doing this for like a different reason, but honestly, it's so interesting to me, just like the whole culture. Talking Portuguese.
If you want to do a line in Portuguese, go ahead.
If you feel comfortable in Portuguese, we'll Google Translate everything.
Hey Google, what does this mean?
That'd be good.
So like,
life translation.
Okay. How's life though? Like doing like how is, I don't know, how was your first how's your first experience doing your egirl thing?
First I was like, is it actually gonna pay? And I was like really nervous because I never did something like this. I mean, when we join a game online, we play with random people, right? So I just feel the same about this thing. But the only difference is that they get paid.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I think it's like the exact like thing that people think what being a streamer is. It's like you get paid to play games, basically, right?
Yeah, that's the thing.
So
we don't stream.
Yeah, no, you don't even have to be alive for it. You just like get paid to play with people. That sounds like the perfect dream job, honestly. If you know, but there's all I don't know. I don't know why just like this whole negative connotation around it. Is it just because it's like, I guess that's one thing that we really want to bring up. It's like, do you think that people expect more from it rather than just playing a game with somebody?
Or like, are people's like,
guys, yeah.
What happens to people? Like, do people expect like sexual things or like kind of, that kind of companionship?
Yeah, some of them asked for it, but I was like, no, I'm sorry, I'm just here to game.
Yeah.
If you're just honest about it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's like a big thing that I want to ask or like just talk about is like, does it happen often where people like, they pay for you once and then the next time they just come up to you like straight up like, hey, we're friends now, right? Do you want to like just do it again but like without cash and like maybe getting further, like you want to be my girlfriend, that kind of thing?
I think that's what happens like every time.
Really?
Every time, right?
So they pay the first time and then they just ask if I want to play with them for free.
Yeah. I can imagine that happens a lot. That's what I thought, but like I didn't want to just assume that that's what happened. So it's nice to know.
With me it happens. I don't know if it happens with others.
Probably. I mean,
I don't know how much
I feel like they should like state that like in the site, like you have to pay for the interaction, unless you like,
yeah, and probably not like try to start harassing the person. I don't know. Yeah, those things are really weird to me. That's why like I had a really like bad knee-jerk reaction to everything.
But I don't think you can really judge the site based on what people using it are gonna be like. Like that's one thing. Like you can't just like say the site's bad because the consumers are bad.
No. Well, the site kind of has to moderate, right, the consumers, like Twitch does, for example, or any other site.
It's kind of hard to do that though. Like they can't like be in every single private call to like see how they interact with the.
Of course not. But like, yeah, I think like it seems a lot better than I was worried it would be. But like, still, I think there's potential for like a lot of creepy stuff happening. I wouldn't want to have a job where I was, gonna be harassed by everyone who's my customer or whatever.
Speaking of, actually, that's a good segue. Do you think it is possible to have this as a job in the future? Like, people thought that being a YouTuber or a streamer like a couple years ago wasn't like a viable career choice, but now it seems like it's actually pretty decent. Like some people are actually making millions off of it a month, which is kind of stupid. But you think like this like egirl thing of like playing with other people for like a price can become like a stable source of income for people?
I mean, if you get like really, it's not famous, but if you're on top like of the website, it might become one of those. But I think it's more like a hobby kind of thing, or a part-time job. I don't know.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. I feel like some people could make a living out of it, but maybe not just on the site. Maybe they have to make like their own site to be like, can hang out with me, like group sessions for $50.
Maybe it's gonna become like, how like if you're a big Twitch streamer, you're big on Instagram, Twitter, all that. Maybe it's gonna kind of be one of those. It's gonna get connected with the other stuff. Because I know a lot of streamers do it, right? Yeah.
I've seen a streamer on that website. It was like $50 per game or something like that. So I
Wow.
was like, if you're a Twitch streamer and you're famous kind of thing, you can just like sign up on that website and just wait for your subs to pay
Farm
for
cash.
you. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was wondering, like, when you play games like on your own, do you use mic in game?
How can I explain? When I'm alone, it's kind of rare.
Yeah.
I only speak when I'm with friends because a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, are you a
Yeah,
girl
exactly.
or are you a grill?" You know.
Like that's what I've
And
heard
they
as well.
just-
Like girls get like super harassed.
Mhm.
Like I was wondering, like, what the if it was different when you're playing with somebody who's actually paying to play, than if you're just randomly hitting hitting a server where people are gonna be like that. Like, are the people different in the way they interact with you?
Wait, what do you mean? Like the people that pay,
Yeah.
or? I mean, it's kind of different, I guess. But some of them, I don't know. It's like they paid for us and not for the game, you know?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
weird.
That's something that you mentioned last time, wasn't it, Match? Like you thought there was some kind of like power imbalance in it, like because you're paying for somebody to be with you. It's more like you're like treating them more like a
product.
I don't know, like a higher, like a simp, you know, like they're putting it on a pedestal in a way.
Yeah, or you're kind of making an expectation, like this is what you have to do to kind of get my money.
Yeah, kind of thing. Yeah, and you know, when you complete an order, the people that pay, they can recommend the girl or not the, and some of us, we just like, we need to be like really friendly, if that makes sense, so we can get a good review, I guess.
Yeah. So there is kind of like Uber, I guess, in a way. Is that a good like we've had different things that we've compared this website to.
Got a good ride.
I think probably Uber is the most politically correct one so far.
I think we should still mention the other one though, because I mean this is a podcast where you get to talk about
everything. Of course.
It's just a comparison. We're not actually like saying it.
I mean, this is a completely new thing, so
we compared it in a way. I'm not saying it's the exact same, just to preface it, but we compared it to prostitution in a way because you're paying for somebody's company. Like you're selling the act of being with somebody else, not sexually,
just
but more like as a friend,
personal kind of interaction.
Do you think like you'd agree with that? It's like similar in that way.
I mean, yeah, I treat them everyone like a friend.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, oh my God, I'm gonna do everything I can so the guy likes me, or I don't know. Like, I just play games like I was with someone that I know for a long time, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Sounds good, honestly.
Do the people like seem like, I don't know, how do I say this? Like they know how to talk to people, or do they seem like they never get to talk to people, so it's like their only chance to talk to a girl kind of thing?
Well, it actually depends on the person, because most of the orders I had, it was like a group of friends trying to meme.
Yeah.
So it was actually fun because it's my group of friends, you know. It's like I joined my own group, and they seem nice actually, most of them, but it can be different with more girls because I only had like 9 orders, I think, or 10. So yeah.
And most of them were like groups, like you said, or
like 3 of them. Yeah, they're groups.
Do you think in the future it's possible that you might get like some orders from, like, I don't know, like just to give like a vague example, like maybe like a 50-year-old dude, you know, in his basement who is like really lonely, and this is like the only way that he feels like he can get like interaction with a female. Do you think that's like?
I actually don't know. And the oldest person I had an order from was on his 30 something. And the youngest actually lied to me, so he was younger than me.
Oh, that's not good.
Wait, did he have his parents' permission or not?
I don't even know, but
I mean, it's easy to lie about that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a
I
little
feel
bit
like,
weird.
is there like no kind of NDA or something like talking about your clients or like clients, customers, buyers?
I mean, I think I can talk about everything, but not tell who the person
Yeah.
is. You know.
That makes sense. Yeah.
No, I
don't
did
know.
look at the like terms of service and all that, but to be honest, they're not very good at translating. I don't know like what language the original thing is, but like the English is a little weird.
We need to
And
do
it's
more
legal
research, but the
it's
site's always
legal
been
language
down,
as
like-
well, so it's kind of to read through. I'm too stupid and bored and lazy to read through all that.
We'll get through it one
But
day, man. Maybe we'll just talk to
there's no sharing personal information. That's not allowed. But
Well, the website is up for like 2 weeks, so
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
makes
still
sense.
to
It's
grow
really
up.
blowing up, huh?
they're working on it.
Mhm.
Maybe I should become an egirl as an
Uh,
experiment.
I was
should.
actually thinking about
Do
it.
you
I
think
was
do you
actually
think
thinking
it's
about,
gonna
like,
be?
signing
Do you
up.
think it's gonna grow, or how far do you think this whole
Yeah,
thing is
I
gonna
think
go?
so.
Like,
For sure.
I mean, everyone is talking about it right now, and there's a lot of people on that website.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not gonna die. It's gonna stay there.
how do you feel? Like, how do you feel if discourse around it is like? What's the general thing people say about the website when you hear people talk like who you don't know already?
They think bad about
Yeah.
it. Like you're paying a girl to play with and maybe have something else, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I feel like that's kind of what
Yeah,
I get
maybe.
as well. Like,
That's actually another like interesting question. Do you think you'd ever consider like getting a relationship with somebody that bought company? Like, I feel like if it were to be up to me, like if I were to be the e-girl, I would set a standard that like people who like buy my time, like they're purely customers. It's like a different
It's a
different kind of
difference.
thing.
There's a difference,
Hmm.
yeah.
wow, that's weird.
You feel like that's a healthy attitude to have on it, or do you think you should be open to the possibility of like friendships or something?
Okay, it depends on the person, because if they have good intentions or bad. But I only treat them like as customers, nothing else.
Okay.
Makes sense. It's easier to do that.
It's much easier.
How's the balance though? Like, how does it feel like having to both have them as a customer and also kind of be a friend at the same time? Is it hard to balance and like make like things kind of clear lines?
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, there's a difference between a friend and a customer, right? So it's like they're two very different roles, I feel like. So if you're like being a friend, obviously you're gonna go over a few lines that you wouldn't as a customer, like in
true.
intimacy and things like that.
Yeah.
Is it hard to
true.
like, if somebody like starts getting a bit weird or like you're feeling uncomfortable? Is it hard to like go, bro, like that's not cool? Can you like act different, please?
I mean, when it's an order, I try to be cool as possible, you know? Like, I'm okay with it, but as soon as it's over, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, just let it be, but if the person is being really weird, I just stop answering kind of thing. And I act like I didn't hear, or I act more like, I don't even know how to explain, but I make the person know that I let the person know that I'm not okay with it, you know.
It's good.
But it's kind of difficult too, because you want to get a good
Yeah, you have
review,
to
if
get
that
the
makes sense.
likes, like.
So it's kind of difficult sometimes.
So you like actually try to like fulfill the order even if they like start doing stuff that you obviously don't want to do?
Depends on the stuff. If it's like sexual stuff, I'm just like, no, I'm not here for this.
Right. Have you ever like refunded anything?
No, I don't even think you can, actually.
Oh, well, I don't know. I've heard from like the other person that we did the introduction with that she's done like a couple introductions when stuff like that happened, or refunds. Sorry, it's weird.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about it. I think you just accept, and then when the order is complete, you get the money.
Fair enough, you know, they did
Mhm.
spend their money.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's a weird way to do it. I don't know. Like, yeah.
I feel like, but like, if that start happening more often, people could like exploit the system.
Yeah.
You know? They could like just like go for like 45 minutes and start being an asshole about it and get a refund for it. That's just like encouraging the behavior. Like, I kind of see why you would like want to write it out in that case.
I don't know if they can get the money back actually. Only if you pay them, you know? If you pay them back.
Oh, like that. Okay, you have to like physically. There's no like button on the website to do it or something.
Yeah, there isn't. Unless I didn't see it.
Okay, yeah. I feel like the website's been set up really quick, and then like we're starting before we were like testing all the systems and everything.
Yeah, especially like the servers keep going down, so just definitely something going on there. Maybe just use a free client or something. I don't know. Do you have any friends who are egirls as well on the website?
No, I made some friends, girls, and I asked some friends to join the website, but they were like, "No, hell no, I'm not gonna be an e-girl," you know.
How about like?
Interesting.
So there's like a Discord like for the website, right? How does that? I've never been in there. Maybe I should have been, but is it like the e-girls like talking amongst themselves, like how we're doing, things like that, or?
Okay, there's roles, and people that have roles called e-girl and e-boy. We have an e-base, and we talk there.
Yeah.
And then there's a main thing with a lot of chats and voice chats and voice channels. I mean, and that's for public, I guess. But we have our own like base kind of thing.
So is there like a close knit community between you guys, or?
I mean, yeah, a lot of people talk there, and we make friends. So yeah, it's okay.
I think it's nice, honestly.
Cool.
We talk about stuff that happens to us on the website as well.
Have you heard any like?
It's good.
Good or bad stories? What's kind of the vibe there? Do people have seem to have like a good experience, or are some people uncomfortable? Or
yeah, in general, right?
It's like medium. It depends on the person that buys, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
Is there like specific drama? Like, not to like
yes, let's catch this now.
But I heard stuff about drama like before. Like, is there like people that you know have like are like hated in the community and like the girls or something, or?
I don't think so.
Names, but
I don't think so. There's the thing that people actually we talked about this before. It's when people pay the first time, the second time they want to pay for free, and everyone talks about it there. That's the only thing that we talk about.
That's what I thought too, honestly. It's like probably the biggest issue. I feel like it's like Hype said, it's a big thing to do with the branding behind it. Like, I feel like branding it to be like like the slogan is like something like "Never battle alone" or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I feel like
it is.
It's focusing too much on the idea of this is like a way to make friends.
This is your big chance to be able to talk with a girl type thing, almost. The whole I feel like the whole presentation of the website is like, objectifying women more than the actual interactions for you guys are. Like, it seems pretty chill compared to what you might expect.
Yeah, it is. It's not like you expect it is, You
should put like a big old disclaimer when you make an account, just like saying how it actually works, because I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions about the words and the language used on the site.
So if we compare this to like streaming websites, you expect it to be like Chatterbait, but it's more like Twitch. Do you get what I mean? Like,
I don't know. That's a bit of a harsh comparison, but
yeah, if we're putting it on the blunt.
Yeah, like that's super blunt. Because like even with Chatterbait, you're not expecting to go in and get a girlfriend out of it,
Oh yeah,
like
not
know
like
what
that,
you're
but
there.
like you're expecting something in that kind of like sexual manner, or not just playing a game,
It's interesting for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like what the website tries to like cater to is people who have trouble, obviously, getting to talk to girls ever.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. That was something that I was willing to meaning to ask a long time ago. Do you think this has like a negative impact on people like that? You know, like people that are straight up lonely, maybe like depressed to the point where like they feel like they can't talk to anybody, and then like they see the site where they can pay people money to hang out with them. Do you think that's like encouraging bad behavior for people who feel like that?
It's kind of difficult to answer that, but I think, yeah, I think if you talk to the girl, I think it could help you, yeah, but I don't think you should pay money, you know?
Mm.
Do you
When
think
you're
there should
feeling...
be like some kind of like, you know, if you feel like this person is like doing it specifically because they feel they can't hang out with anyone else, and it's like a big thing that you see when you talk to them, do you feel like you want to help them, like maybe find discords to like hang out in, or...
Yeah, I'll definitely help, because I'm a person that doesn't like seeing people like that, you know, sad about everything. And I wouldn't mind play for free. I mean, it's something different.
Who's gonna fucking deny a $5 for a game? Sounds pretty good to me.
Would you sign up, Match, you think?
Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
No? Oh, come on.
No, I'm not saying there's something wrong, but I don't feel like I don't feel like it. I want to play games when I want to play games. I'm busy being lazy or playing games that people don't want to play, basically all the time. Okay. Are you still here, Leah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
sorry.
Okay. Just went silent for a sec. So, you sign up at egirl.gg, Nina. Fuck, I completely lost track of what I was talking about. I need to restart my lo-fi hip-hop. If you could change anything about the situation right now, like the website or how the situation is, like what would that be, you think?
The presentation, of course.
Yeah.
It looks, yeah, you know.
Yeah. Like the front page is like an image on of girls cosplay.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing I would change.
But what do you think should be there then? Like what should be the presenting like first image that you see?
Okay, it says egirl is a mysterious organization, provides professional game companions, right?
Yeah.
And it sounds really bad, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
I think I would change that panel.
If you're referring to yourself as a mysterious organization, you're probably doing something wrong. Like,
yeah, that's the thing.
You introduce yourself. I'm pretty mysterious, I gotta say. Like, you know, like pretty mysterious person myself. I feel like that just sounds wrong. That's like the first point when I noticed like this is not native English speakers that make this website. But do you think the image itself is alright, or? I
mean, it's all good, I guess. But not that panel, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm honestly so happy that like my expectation was like that, because the website kind of, I think that's what they're trying to sell, and that's how they're trying to get money. But then the people we talk to actually use the website are like not like that at all, and it's like, hell yeah, dude. Like this could have been so much worse, and this is actually like really good. Seems
It is good, but people think it's really bad. But it's not like that. Yeah. I swear it's not like that.
And we can tell, like, we've been talking to you for an hour, at least, I think. Yeah. Like, you seem super chill, like.
Yeah, I think I am. But it depends on the girl. It depends on the girl, because I met someone who was really different and had like a really high-pitched voice and.
Oh yeah, are there lots of girls who are like trying their hardest to be like that? You know, what they present on the front webpage.
Yeah, I guess so. Some of us have like, how can I explain? We're this person, but for that website, we're gonna be something different, if that makes sense. And I think some of them have that or do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
do you think they maybe like sometimes feel pressure to kind of have to be like that, or do you think they just do it because they want to more?
I think they do it because they want to, because it's a free website, you know. You join because you want. I mean, if you want to get a good review, maybe you do that because you feel pressured, of course.
I feel like in a way it is positive that there's finally a place where you can like legally find those kind of people to hang out with.
Legally talk to girls?
I don't know, like I feel like if you were to go on Facebook into like a group about like e-girls, you could find like all different kinds of people. Some people that want to hang out, some people that don't. This is like a clear cut like, yes, we want to hang out if you pay us, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a positive way of looking at it.
Yeah, it could be.
That is like an actual place where you can go if you're interested in that kind of thing.
Yeah, honestly, I was worried that the whole process would be like, you know, some kind of incel type or something would go to the website and be like, okay, I'll get my fix of social interactions for like 10 minutes. They get into a call with somebody, and it's like, you know, the worst you can imagine, like what they have on their website on the front page, and then like
is it really that
it's
bad?
It's not at all. It's not bad at all. Or
like even the incel types, like you said, like I prefer they do that, you know, buy an e-girl rather than go on to like 4chan and post about how much they hate women. Like I feel like it's more positive for them to use the site than it is for them to spread hate.
I think an incel would do both, though, to be honest. But like that could be one extreme. Could be that like the incel does that, or the person does that, and like they give up on trying to get friends in real life or meet any people in real life, and instead they just spend, you know, a couple of dollars sometimes to be on the website and talk to a girl, and then like that's it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's a possibility? Like people will kind of give up on real life just because it's easier to pay like whatever $3 or something for a game? Because real life interactions are hard, like
for sure.
I mean, right now it is because of Corona, right?
Yeah, true.
But I don't think so.
No,
I think you can always talk in like real life and online. It's different, but
I mean, yeah, it depends on the situation though. Like I feel personally, I've been in plenty of situations where I felt like, oh, it's just trapped. Like I've spent a couple of years of my life living in like the forest in a house somewhere where there was like basically no way for me to get out, and like basically self-isolation, but like 3 years in a row. And the only way that I could like have any kind of social interaction was on the internet. So like people who live in situations like that, maybe like different countries or like, you know, Russia and like it's like a little cottage or something. I feel like it's easy to feel like nobody likes you, especially if the only interaction is like on the internet, and it's so easy to block people, right? If you feel unliked, I feel a site like this can be beneficial, but can also be dangerous depending on how like the interaction goes, I guess.
Yeah, but like if that's the case, like the thing where you literally don't have a chance to meet people, that's a really good point. Like I didn't even think about that. But I don't like if you think that you have to like pay for someone to like you, that I don't think that's very good though. Like is that a worry that that's gonna happen? Like people are just gonna be like, this is the only way I'm gonna get positive interactions, or?
No, I don't think so. I have a lot of friends, and they know I'm doing this right now, and it's funny. They make fun of me actually. They joke around about it. I mean.
Oh, actually,
it's fine.
What kind of like when you play with people? Do you just like talk about games? Do you have just like comms about, you know, calls, or do you actually like have conversations more? What's kind of the ratio there? Is it more like personal conversation?
It depends on the person. There's some people that actually want to just play, and there's other people that actually want to talk about random stuff.
Do people like open up about their life and stuff, or?
No.
It doesn't get that deep? No, okay.
No, they don't.
Do you think that's something that should be offered, like maybe as like a category, like more like psychological, maybe like more just the therapy kind of thing, you know, just being able to talk rather than playing a game with somebody?
Yeah, I mean, actually someone paid me to play 2 games of Overwatch. And that person, we didn't play after all. I was there in the call with like there were like 5 people there, and we were just talking about random stuff, and we were sending memes to each other, and that's it. We didn't play at all.
I feel like that if that was like offered as a category, I think that would do great. Personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
Yeah,
too.
I think so.
Right.
All right. Well, do you think we asked everything we had to ask, Match, or do you want anything? Is there anything left?
Is there anything you want to say, Leah?
Well, to everyone that thinks it's something different than playing games, please don't, because it's not. It's a friendly website.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, we just wanna play games, and I'm sure it's to get some money for something that everyone wants, right?
Yeah,
sure. And we're just there to have fun, I guess, and nothing else, guys.
Speaking of which, guys, check if you have Twitch Prime available. And I hope that everyone in chat also learned something, because there's a big misconceptions about the whole thing.
I
so
think Twitch chat in particular is somewhere that these expectations probably lie very heavily. I think that's a big part of the memes. Like that's why I wanted to talk to you as well, because I think when I watch Twitch podcasts or like shows, the chat often is kind of toxic, and I think just people aren't informed and they don't get to see like the side of who the people actually are. So I'm glad we got to do that. I'm really glad it came on. I'll play games with you for food. I'm not even lying. I would fucking do that.
One love.
I would go on egirl if you'd order me like one single chicken nugget for a game.